perhaps in the family life, or perhaps in any other aspects in our life. So would like to hear a glimpse, just in short, about a turning point of Toastmaster Ayyasy. Would like to hear your turning point, perhaps in pursuing your dream, or perhaps in pursuing your career, or perhaps in pursuing your academic achievements. So in short, just in short,
yes.
To make sure, please ensure that you make use the word of the day pursue as frequent as possible.
Okay. And talking about turning point, everyone will face a turning point session, and I have my turning point to take step higher in my academic and in my business. So I would give my hardest work, and I've born with my situation, my standard situation. So that's why I found my turning point. I want to change my life. I want to be better person. So that's my turning point, DTM Chai.
Thank you so much for sharing. Now I would like to hear about Toastmaster Ikhsan. Toastmaster Ikhsan, I see you are there. So are you ready to share your turning point in your life? Can be in any moment, can be in any aspects of your life. In short, what and when is your turning point?
Okay, my turning point is it was happening in 2019 in February, when I finally become a father myself. Yeah, I think that is one of biggest turning point, that I was a child and now I be a child and I have to grow him up to become a better person than me. Back to you, DTM Cahyani.
Thank you so much. So everyone, we have heard about the turning point of Toastmaster Ayyasy and Toastmaster Ikhsan, and I would like to hear further about every one of you coming to our meeting today. So I am enthusiastic to hear everyone's turning point. So today we have the theme of turning point, and I think our turning point, which everyone has experienced, should be the early pandemic that was in February or March 2020. So that was a really significant turning point that made everything change, in particular in the Toastmasters meeting methods as well. If usually we have the offline meetings, now we have the online meetings. So I need to encourage every one of you to maintain your video on during the meeting today. So we are going to have the meeting starting from 4 p.m. today until around 5:15 or 5:30 p.m. today. So everyone, please make sure that you turn your video on, because every speaker today, they would appreciate your encouragement and your persuasion by your expression and perhaps your clap and perhaps your cheering. So please make sure that you turn your video on during the meeting today. Now let's have the general evaluator to introduce the role taker in the evaluation team members today. GE, please take over the role.
Yay! Thank you, Madam Tom, for such a very delightful opening as a Tom, as always. Okay, good afternoon, Toastmaster. Hi, I'm Gusti. I am the GE today, General Evaluator. So basically, my role is to evaluate everything from the beginning until the end. And I'm not working alone here. I have my team. First, I like to call the first is Grammarian, Toastmaster Tyas. Yay!
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ayyasy, and as grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage, and I will take note of any misissue of English language, and as well as any outstanding word, quotes, or beautiful quotes. And as grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce of word of the day. And for today's meeting, the word of the day is pursue, yeah, which means follow someone or something in order to catch. And a speaker encouraged to use the word of the day, and I will give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. Back to GE.
Yeah, thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Ayas, for your explanation. Next, we move to our second ranger, Toastmaster Ikhsan, as Ah&WoD counter. We just become a dad in 2019. Yeah.
Thank you, GE, Toastmaster Gusti. Now I will gonna explain my role as Ah&WoD counter. So I will count any word of the day you use today, which is pursue. So never forget to use pursue in any way you can during talking in this meeting. And of course, I will also count any mistake that you make, such as and also long pause, and also repetition like maybe, something like that. Back to GE, TM Gusti.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ikhsan, for your explanation. Next, I want to call the timer is Toastmaster Ayyasy again. Right. Wait a second.
Okay. And for prepare speech session, you have time around 5 up to 7 minutes. And for table topic speaker, you will have 1 up to 1 up to 2 minutes. And for the first sign, you will get yellow. I will show later. And then second, you will get sorry. The first one is green, and then second one is yellow, and the last one, the injury time, you will get red, yellow. Sorry, red color. I will tell you later. I will show you. Okay, back to GE.
Wait a minute. Yay! Thank you, Matthias, for your brief explanation as a timer. Next, I want to call the the bad counter. Who's the bad counter? Paticia or Mutia then?
It's me. The ballot counter will be me.
All right, Mutia.
Mutia. I think we can allow Patricia to take over the ballot control because you're going to deliver a speech, right?
Okay, that will be fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Patricia, yes, please help us. Yeah.
Finally, I joined this meeting again. Okay, hello everyone. Good day to see you all. I will serve as your ballot counter today. And please cast your vote to me, and please vote the best speaker as you may think. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you, Patricia, for explaining your role as the ballot counter. Okay, everyone, we're going to back at the evaluation session now. I'm going to give the control back to the Madam Top, the Master San Cahyani. Kita San.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gusti, for a very encouraging and persuading lead as the general evaluator today. So, fellow Toastmasters, again, a gentle reminder: our word of the day today is pursue. So utilize the word of the day, pursue as frequent as possible whenever you deliver any speech, any talk during the meeting today. Now, today, I need to greet also another visiting Toastmaster member. So from UCTS, Toastmasters Club, I can see that we have Toastmaster Qoyum here. Toastmaster Qoyum, yeah! It's the Toastmaster.
Hi.
And I think I need to also greet the past area director, Toastmaster Tyas Gusti Harta, and also another past area director, Toastmaster Hanif Abdurrahman. Hanif, yay! So is that bird for real? No, it's not. Okay, so fellow Toastmasters, today we have 3 wonderful prepared speakers who already prepared their speeches within the last, I think, few weeks. So they are so ready today. I can see their enthusiasm. I can see their spirit. So those are Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Garda, and Toastmaster Mutia. And we do have the evaluators ready to evaluate them today. So let's greet the first evaluator, Toastmaster Hanif, to evaluate Toastmaster Dentia. Toastmaster Hanif, please introduce the objective of the Toastmaster Dentia speech and also Toastmaster Dentia's title. Over to you, Hanif.
Okay. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hanif and I'm from Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. And today we will witness the last but not least, right, Toastmaster Dentia speech from Toastmaster Dentia, which is level 5.2. Of her project is for the member. Okay. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about and apply the skills needed to run lesson learned during a project or after its completion. So the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her leadership experience and the impact of a lesson learned meeting. So without further ado, please help me welcome by lifting others. Rise higher by lifting others. Toastmaster Dentia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hanif. Am I audible? Okay.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. There's always something you can learn from everything. Do you agree? Yes, I thought so. I have learned so many things in Toastmasters, but the best learning is actually not when you deliver your speech like what I'm doing now. Rather, when you reach the level 3 or above, and you do the project not only for your benefits, but also for the benefits of your club and other members. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Before I start, I just want to check, have you followed SCBD Instagram account? Yes, no? If you haven't, then follow now. But for those who have, you may remember that a while ago, we had a program called SCBD Talks, right? That was basically an Instagram live with so many Toastmasters guests. And that was my project for level 4 about motivating others. So here's what I learned from that project. Back in March 2021, when I reached the level 4 in motivational strategies, I consulted with my VPE that time, Toastmaster Uyun. And I was checking with her on what I can do to motivate others. Since I'm an English teacher, I was thinking to use my group of students to pursue this project because it's easy for me to motivate them to speak English daily. And yeah, I can complete my project. But then Toastmaster Uyun said, I think it will be good if the project can be a help to our club. Well, not a bad suggestion. So keeping that in mind, I did my due diligence and came up with this IG Live idea. And I gathered the 3 members that I need to motivate. Another thing is the PR committee as well as the VPE. So to cut the story short, my team and I met for a couple of times to set the details and plan this IG Live program. We decide the name of the program, time, dates, list of the speakers, as well as the topic for each speakers. And after all said and done, my project of level 4 was actually accomplished. Do I have to execute those plans? No, I don't have to. I could easily give that to VPPR for her or him to execute and find someone else. But then I'm glad that I didn't choose that path, because when my team and I gathered during the lesson learned meeting, we talked about this project, I realized one thing. They were enthusiastic, and I could see that they wanted to be a part of this program. So why stop there? Why not continuing and pursuing the project and let them get the chance to be involved in it? I led my team taking turn hosting the IG live session, and for 3 months, the program went well. And for those 3 months as well, I could see their impromptu communication were progressing, because when you do live, then you don't have a script, right? And from episode 1 to episode 12, slowly but sure, everyone gained new skills. And they said it themselves. They were thankful to be given that opportunity, because they have learned more than what they have get in delivering the speech in normal meetings. As for me, I learned several things from that project. One of them was to implement the communication and leadership skill that I got from Toastmaster. I managed to get across my idea. I chose the team that supported me. I managed to handle the last minute hiccups due to some connection problem or any other issue. And I learned how to set up a backup plan in the upcoming events. But the most important part and the most important lesson that stays in my heart till now was having to realize that success means so much more if it involves lifting others to be better. There are so many definitions of success, and you don't have to focus on your own success, because when you pursue something and that something has an impact on your community and its members, you have succeeded in life. So my fellow Toastmasters, on your next project, I would like to also encourage you to try incorporating your goals with your club's or other members' goal, and notice that when you rise, when you lift other people, you actually rise even higher. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you so much. So that's a really good conclusion. That's a really good message. You rise while you are lifting others. Well done, Toastmaster Dentia. So everyone, now we have 1 minute time of silence for everyone to type your comments, your positive comments or feedback to the speaker, Toastmaster Dentia. Timer, Toastmaster Ayyasy. Please give the signal, the timing signal. 1 minute, yeah? So everyone, now everyone, you can type your feedback or positive comments to Toastmaster Dentia. Can be to Toastmaster Dentia directly or can be via Ballot counter. Toastmaster Patricia, starting from now. Now. Let's type.
Okay, time is over, DTM Chai.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayyasy, for the timing signal. Now, I think I just saw distinguished Toastmaster Lina Kartasasmita joined the meeting today. Wow, such an honor. And I need to also welcome the visiting Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra. I know that you are there. Also the visiting Toastmasters from UI Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Astri, Toastmaster Hanif. And then who else, yeah? Okay, so okay, I know that you are there. Hi. So now let's move on to the second speaker who would like to pursue for perfections and a success in the speech delivery. So the second speaker today will be Toastmaster Garda. I can see that he is here and he looks very enthusiastic to start the speech. Now let's start with the evaluator, individual evaluator for Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Astri, please share the objectives of Toastmaster Garda's speech. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Am I audible and visible?
You are.
Okay. Thank you, DTM Chai. And hello, everyone. Today I will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Garda will deliver his project on elective project level 3, focus on the positive. And the purpose of this project is for the member to practice being aware of his thought and feeling, as well as the impact of his response on others. And the purpose of this speech also for the member to share his experience completing the project. And the length of this speech is about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, I think I need to call the speaker. Without any further ado, Toastmaster Garda, Purpose in Life. Purpose in Life, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Astri, for the introduction. Am I audible and visible? Awesome. Okay. Throughout your life, what will be your biggest and the ultimate dream that you wish to achieve in life? You may answer it for yourself, and sometimes along the journey, we might find it hard and experience the struggle in finding that purpose in life. For example, let's see here our Toastmaster of the meeting, distinguished Toastmaster Cahyani, for instance. She's already a pediatrician. That could be her purpose in life, to increase and to help giving support for the health of our children. And perhaps, for example, another doctors in this room who are aiming to be a specialist doctor following DTM Cahyani, for instance. And so many things that we wish to achieve in life. And now, what I learned from my story over the past year, well, some of you might still remember my story last year that I still wanted at that time to pursue a residency in internal medicine so that I will be able to become an internist. I was so certain at that time that becoming an internist would fulfill my dream, that one of my dreams was to be involved in a team discovering the cure for HIV and AIDS. But at that time, I was so certain I had an eagerness. So one of the ways to accomplish that is becoming an internist. But then, after throughout some journeys in life, I realized that, is this something that I would need to fulfill in life? Because at the end of my journey back then, I kept repeating this question over and over again. Garda, are you feeling content and even fulfilled with what you're currently doing? Being a general practitioner, dealing with this emergency stuff? And then it gave me another enlightenment. Well, maybe at that time, a diversion. And that was another turning point in my life, that for the very first time, I decided to step out from becoming a clinician and I tried another field to conquer. And yes, I took another path, not a path in Toastmasters, of course, but another path, but still dealing with this medical field. Yes, I took public health and I did even apply for a scholarship to take the master's degree abroad. I was so eager and passionate about that. And I wanted to pursue my long lost dream, quote unquote. But still, in pursuing and accomplishing my dream to be discovering the cure for HIV and AIDS. And after 6 months, I realized that, again, that was not truly a fulfilling journey for me. I didn't find the contentment because along the journey, when I did have my work in a new place, I was so afraid looking at my cell phone. I was so afraid looking from my co-workers, my mates, with all the office errands. And that gave me realize about one thing. Maybe this is not something that I want to fulfill. in order to accomplish this purpose in life. And with that being said, my friend, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share one thing, that this journey in finding our purpose in life is actually everybody's quest as long as we live on this earth. Something that we want to pursue, something that has given us a lesson and this turning point. So I realized that we need to be able to understand about this ultimate role, that if we think about one passion, it is not actually as equal as the purpose. I thought that after all this time, I think passion is just the same with purpose. Yes, I was so passionate. Well, I still am passionate in infectious disease. But is it going to be something that I want to do for the rest of my life? So I tried to discover what would be my purpose based on my passion inside of me. And after a long lost dream, a long lost journey that I did encounter with my patients, the silver lining is that I am so comfortable and enjoying my time hearing the stories of my patients, and moreover, if I am able to help them finding the solutions to their problems. And that passion is actually this inward facing to myself, and that I can find a way to discover the purpose, which is actually an outward facing. So some of the techniques that I can share to any one of you today is when we find our purpose in life, there are 6 ways to be able to help us in finding the purpose itself. We can read a lot of things in life, and one of the things that I am grateful for is that I would be able to turn my hurts and downfalls that I encountered in the past into healings for others. And with that being said, I am so grateful with that gratitude and listen to what people appreciate about me. Like one of my friends said that he was so comfortable sharing about things to me that he thought that I was so different in giving that approach to him in solving his problem. And by finding and building community, that also helps us in leveraging ourselves and finding that purpose. And ultimately, by telling our story, just like what I'm doing right now, I would be able to find that silver lining, to find our purpose in life. So whenever we look ourselves into the mirror, are you able to answer these questions? Who do you see? Do you know that person inside and out? Yes, finding your purpose in life will be the ultimate quest. So ladies and gentlemen, always enjoy the process. That is all. Back to you, table topic. Toastmaster meeting. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda. Now I know that passion may not be the same with the purpose. Well done. So everyone, now it's your time to type down your comments or positive feedbacks to Toastmaster Garda. 1 minute time of silence, Toastmaster Ayyasy. Starting from now, you can type.
Okay, time is over. 1 minute of silence is over. Back to Tom.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayyasy, the timer. So fellow Toastmasters, after hearing the second persuasive speech today by Toastmaster Garda, now we are going to watch a speech presentation by Toastmaster Mutia. And Toastmaster Mutia is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Devina. So now I know where this is supporting and persuading, I think, Toastmaster Devina. Now, please help me welcome Toastmaster Devina to evaluate Toastmaster Mutia. Toastmaster Devina, the time is yours. Yay!
All right, okay. No, Toastmasters Lena is here because she wanted to support Vinny, but then Vinny is not here, so there it is. All right, so Vinny told me that I would be evaluating one of the coolest people she knows, so I am kind of really excited. Toastmasters Mutia will deliver a level 3 project, and the purpose of this project is for her to cultivate an understanding of how her emotions impact relationships. It is designed to help the member identify how others' emotions impact her emotional state. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of her experience journaling emotions or being aware of emotions when interacting with others. The time is 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmasters Mutia, hello to me, Toastmasters Mutia.
Am I loud and clear? Have you ever felt lost, not knowing how you feel? Have you? Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I, a final year student busy preparing for my upcoming examination in August, was once lost and mentally exhausted after thousands of hours of answering multiple choice questions for the preparation. And one thing about going straight from undergraduate to graduate program is that it makes me wonder how the end will truly be. Will I be happy after achieving everyone's childhood dream of wearing a white coat and treating those who are ill, to ones who are lost and drowned to the darkness of their own emotions? Fellow Toastmasters, there was a time when I deliberately asked myself if the goals set for me to the greatness were the things that I wanted to pursue or strongly wished for in order for me to be happy. Because weeks ago, I often felt numb, deprived of feelings and responsiveness to the joyful surroundings or even to misfortunes. I was not contented when I won an award, or I didn't even cry when I lost something so precious to me. I just felt nothing, and I simply had no idea what I genuinely felt. And what made me surprised was not that when I knew it was not normal or unhealthy to do so, but the fact that it came at a great cost slapped me back to reality. Not being able to identify my emotional state irritated me, and unconsciously my voice tone got high, and I just said the unnecessary hurtful words to those around me. Wow. Yes, fellow Toastmasters. In order to avoid that mistake, I began asking myself questions that are used to remark the beginning of a conversation, yet we are reluctant to ask ourselves. How are you today? How are you merely consists of 3 words, yet the power of it is extremely massive. Have you ever asked yourself that matter? I see that merely a few people raise their hands, and the number of people neglecting themselves cannot simply be ignored. I used to be not familiar with my emotions and how I reacted to an incident. Yet in the long run, I learned and deliberately asked myself how I had been. And as a result, the patterns of I coping to the stresses, whether they were immature or just wise self-defense mechanism, became crystal clear. Fellow Toastmaster, the very first thing that I did was to recognize my own feeling. Aside from identifying an abstract yet significant thing called feeling, I pondered on the issue why I felt that way, or if it was necessary for me to feel that way. Lately, I was furious. I furiously snapped at someone because of the things that she did. And after a long thought, I deeply regretted. I was not supposed to be angry. I was not. Because of merely trivial things. Yet, it became a self-justification to me to get mad as the tension of my upcoming examination raised. Yes, fellow Toastmasters, analyzing the exposure of stresses to my feelings truly is me in managing my own emotions. What comes after is that I needed to list down the situations, dividing the situations into two, the one that could not be changed and the one that could be improved. There was time in life when these were just cruel and unavoidable, yet nothing could be done. And for that reason, crying over the spilled milk doesn't solve problems. Life must go on and history must proceed. And in another time, I just needed to list down the several issues needed to be fixed, as I want to be much wiser human being. I was a fool, and I'm now still a fool, and will forever be a fool. Yet there is no shame in being someone who grows wiser day by day. To ones who are lost and drowned into the darkness of their own emotions, a little hello to yourself, one heard. Asking your own self if you are emotionally fine doesn't make you weak. And letting go of what has happened doesn't simply mean you have moved on. Know yourself better and be happy about it. Hello to me. Know yourself more and be happy. To you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mutia. Wow. I'm feeling content after hearing all three persuasive speeches. Well done, everyone. Well done, speakers. Wow. Now, everyone, we have 1 minute time of silence for us to type our positive comments or feedback to Toastmaster Mutia. 1 minute time of silence. Toastmaster Ayyasy.
One minute of silence is over.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayyasy, for the notification. Now, I need you as a timer to share us the timing report. Are all speakers qualified?
Yes, all speakers are qualified. TM Dentia, 5 minutes and 36 seconds, and Toastmaster Mutia, 6 minutes and 27 seconds, and Toastmaster Garda 7 minutes and 18 seconds. All speakers are qualified.
Awesome! Thank you so much, Professor Ayyasy. So everyone, all 3 prepared speakers are qualified to be voted as the best speaker. Now you need to vote who is the best prepared speaker in your opinion by chatting privately to the ballot counter today, Toastmaster Patricia Guntoro. Now, while you are voting, we need to move on to the next persuasive session. Keep in mind that the word of the day today is pursue. So please make sure that you mention the word of the day pursue as frequent as possible. Now, I would like to invite the table topics master for today. Table topics master today. Well, now I forgot who is he or she. Yeah? Mutia, do you mind to inform me? Say again?
Me.
It's me. Okay, me. Okay. Nurrachma Hakim. All right, Toastmaster Ahmad. My apology. Now the screen, now the stage is yours. Over to you, Ahmad. Yay.
Yay. Thank you so much, DTM Chai. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome back again in Pediatric Ciptro Toastmasters Club. I'm so happy that we are achieving more than 20 participants here. So yay, I'm so excited. All right. So in today's opportunity, we will have a very interesting session called Table Topic Session. If you are not familiar with it, Table Topic Session is a session for us to practice and also improve our impromptu speeches. So if you want to practice and challenge yourself, I really recommend you to speak in this table topic session. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite a speaker to voluntarily be our first speaker. Anyone would like to join me? Okay, I see Shoki. Toastmaster Shoki, are you there?
Qoyum.
Qoyum first.
Okay.
Qoyum first.
Okay, all right.
Qoyum
we
first.
have a featuring Toastmaster. Okay. So featuring Toastmaster Qoyum, are you ready?
Qoyum.
All right. So, yeah.
Sure.
Please give me a question.
Okay. So I prepared 7 questions from number 1 to 7. Which number you'd like to choose?
I would like to pick number 6.
6. All right. Okay. The question for number 6 is, how do you respond and handle a turning point in your life? How do you respond and handle a turning point? Please welcome visiting Toastmasters Qoyum.
It is hard for every one of us to make a difference, to accept a difference. And for those who are easily adapting and accepting the changes, congratulations to all of you. And what the things that happen to me, how do I get with it, is to adapt with the change. I might not be the person, the first one to make a change, but I will try to follow the change, because one or another, we will be there, and one or another, people will be on Mars. In the end, people will still be in the Earth too. So we need to adapt with the situations. And with that, we will be the change to the people, whether that it is today, tomorrow, or in the future. Now, I would like to have all of you guys to think about one thing, which is, what have you done today to get a change? Back to our table topic master. Over to you.
Ooh. All right, second year opinion that adapting is one of the key to survive, especially in hard times like today. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Hakim, for your very good insights. Okay, now let's move on to our second speaker for this table topics. Okay, I am going to call the second speaker, Toastmaster Shauki. Are you ready, Shauki?
No.
No? should I keep to the next speaker?
Yeah, delete. Okay, go to Fira.
Okay. Yes, I think Shauki is, you often say and deliver speech here, so I'm going to give a chance to our guest, soon to be Toastmaster Fira, okay? Maybe I will give the slot to Shauki in the end, yeah? Okay, Shauki? All right. Okay, now I'm going to call our second speaker, soon to be Toastmaster Fira. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I have number 1 to 7, except number 6. Which number you'd like to choose?
Number 2, please.
All right, thank you. Number 2, the question is, what is the difference before and after a turning point happened in your life? What is the difference before and after a turning point happened in your life? 1 to 2 minutes. Soon to be Toastmaster Fira.
Wow, this is rare. It is very unusual to me to get a table topic that I consider easy. So I just graduated from medical school. Maybe most of you think that I am a very diligent student from the start, but I was not. In my elementary, I got so many red marks that my moms often had to go to my school to pick up my report. However, one day my dad said, if you got a good marks, I will double your pocket money. Since then, because of that pocket money, I start to study hard. And because of that, I got a good score, and even I got into the top rank in my class. Actually, I considered that stage is a turning point of my life, because since then I start to love studying. If I haven't got that turning point, maybe I will not enter medical school today. And actually, I didn't even have any plan to enter medical school. If you ask me why I enter medical school, it's because everyone in the science class want to be a doctor. Because everyone want to be a doctor, then I thought to myself, okay, then I enter medical school. However, after I enter medical school, I fall in love with medicine. I fell in love with the science, and I also fall in love with my patient. So that turning point in my life give me an access to pursue my dream. So guys, in every assignment, do it well, because your discipline will make you able to pursue your dream, even though at the start you haven't know what dream it is. That's all from me. Back to you, table topic master.
Oh, all right. Such a great response from soon to be Toastmaster Fira. I do agree that doing everything to our best and also being disciplined is a key if we want to pursue success, right? So I'm so grateful that you also use our word of the day, pursue. So thank you so much. All right, now I am going to invite our next speaker to also give their response to my question. So please, I am going to call the next speaker list would be DTM Yusuf Chandra. Toastmasters, Yusuf Chandra, are you there?
I am here. Am I audible?
Cool.
Good.
Yes, you are. Okay, so DTM Yusuf, I have 5 questions from number 1 to 7, except number 2 and 6.
My favorite number 4.
Number 4. Okay. So the question is, what do you wish you had known going into your turning point experience? What do you wish you had known going into your turning point experience?
What do I wish going on into the turning point of my experience? That's a great
Exactly.
question. Thank you very much. My turning point was when I graduated from the hotel school in Bandung. I told myself, now I graduated from this hotel school, so this is the time for me to go abroad. But I wanted to go abroad with no money. I don't want to pay for any flight fee or whatever. And I was very lucky. I could get a training, a hotel training in Switzerland, free of charge. The first time I flew to a foreign country with no money at all. It was my turning point. From that point on, I continued my life. This is the life I'm expecting for a whole life. And I do enjoy traveling around the world, working in hotels. That was my turning point. And I hope it will increase the motivation for all the young people to find a scholarship to go abroad. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Wow, that's a really good recommendation, DTM Yusuf, because I am personally would like to continue my master degree abroad. I mean, please pray for me, guys.
I mean, you
All
will.
right.
Dentia has done it as well.
Yes, thank you. All right. Now we still have a slot, I guess. So I think I kind of skipped our 4th speaker, which I am going to invite our long lost member, long time no see, Toastmaster Patricia, to be our speaker. Hello, Toastmaster Patricia, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you, TM Ama.
Okay, cool. Finally, you're back. Okay, I still have 4 questions, which is number 1, 3, 5, and 7. Which number you'd like to choose?
Number 1.
Number 1. Cool. Okay. Number 1 is, what kept you going in your most difficult moments? What kept you going in your most difficult moments? 1 to 2 minutes. Do you need 30 seconds to think?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I will set the timer. Ten seconds left.
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Stage is yours.
Thank you so much, TM Ama. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Well, everybody must have turning point in their life, and sometimes, when you think that it's the end of your dream, you couldn't see any lights on your path, or you can barely see any opportunity left. Well, everybody must have their struggle on their own. I myself experienced so many struggles during my medical degree journey, but I always believe that my late auntie, she always keeping me sane and safe from heaven, and I always remember my promise to her that I will be a good doctor to cure every patient. As you may know that she passed away due to cancer, and I always think to myself that I will pursue my dream to be a doctor, not to be my satisfaction only, but to cure everyone and to cure cancer, to cure every diseases, and to make her proud. And pursuing that goal is not an easy path. I felt so many times, but I keep in my mind that she will smile eventually when I finally got to that medical doctor degree and pursue my dream. That's it, I think. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Yay. All right, thank you, Toastmaster Patricia. I guess good promises will help us to keep going in the difficult moments. Okay, thank you. All right, I think we still have one last speaker for the table topics, and I would like to invite our visiting Toastmasters, Toastmaster Nia. Are you there, Toastmaster Nia? Would you like to be our last speaker?
Yes, Toastmaster Nurrachma.
Yeah, okay. So where are you from? Which club are you from?
I am from the Ultimate TMC.
Ah, okay. I guess this is our first time meeting together. All right, Toastmaster Nia, I still have 3 last questions. Number 3, 5, and 7. Which number you'd like to choose?
Number 7.
Number 7. Okay. So the question is, what is the most memorable turning point you have ever experienced? What is the most memorable turning point you have ever experienced? 1 to 2 minutes. Toastmaster Nia.
Okay, what is the memorable turning point of my life is when I resigned from my job. I already said about it from my last speech. I resigned from the epoxy manufacturing company, which is at the middle of pandemic. And I really love that job. I really love the ambience in my office, but financial made me to resign. And right now, I'm started my new job as a freelancer, as a YouTube content creator, and then it's a hard choice, a hard path, but I still keep going, and yeah, I should have no worries because this is a new challenging too for me, and maybe in the future I can be more success. I hope so, and that's it. That's it for me. Thank you. Back to you, table topic master.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Nia. I think that's a really good decision. Quitting doesn't mean that you are losing, actually. So that's really good experience of you. So good luck on your YouTube channel, and welcome to content creating world, which I think it needs more consistency to actually doing it. So yeah, good luck on it. Okay, I think that's all. Yes, I think that's all for the table topics session for today. Thank you so much for actively contributing in this session. So I am going to invite the timer, Toastmaster Ayyasy, to give the timer report. Please welcome Toastmaster Ayyasy.
Okay. Fellow Toastmaster, I will announce about the timer for table topic session. For TM Qoyum, 1 minute 33, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and for VTM Fira, 2 minute 5 seconds. DTM Yusuf Chandra, 1 minute 39 seconds, and sorry, I lost what Patricia. I forgot to write down. And for VTM Nia, 1 minute 20 seconds. Back to Tom.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayyasy. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
To you first, DTM.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, timer, for the timer report. So I think every table topic speaker is eligible to be voted. So don't forget, everyone, to vote for your most favorite table topic speaker. And I think that's it for the table topic session. I'm so happy to lead this session. Now I give the control back to Madam Tom, DTM Chai. Yay.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ama, for your
it. You deliver a clean story where your audience can relate to your own experience. Toastmaster Dentia, as an audience, I can see that you deliver on points and effective speech. You started with the thesis statement as an opening, detailed of your project as the body, and new skills or lesson learned your friend got from the project as a strong closing. The lesson learned I got from a Toastmaster is not delivering a speech itself, but when you can benefit others aside from yourself. You said that. The use of this simple thesis statement create a bullseye in your overall speech. Your audience immediately understand that this speech will flow into your own story about the benefit of your club using the project. You back this thesis statement using a neat project so-called SCBD talks and bridge your audience curiosity towards this project and appeared this project as a live talk show involving member of the SCBD Toastmaster Club. As a leader, not only you prepare for the technical issue, but also how your project will be valuable using a clever method. I can say that. Encouraging the member to deploy a creative way to host the IG Live. And then at the end of the day, your member gained a new skill, which is impromptu speech skill. This is amazing. I can see the flows is, smooth during your speech. The way you develop a story about lifting others is amazing, but it's better for you to highlight how you improve by giving an opportunity to others, because your title is Rise Higher by Lifting Others. So you need to add more story about Newton 3 law, which is action and reaction. By giving, this is the example, by giving an opportunity for others to boost their impromptu skills, I gain a better understanding and networking for the member of SCBD Toastmaster Club, for example. or being a leader who gave an opportunity. I got 10-fold opportunity from my fellow members. For example, more easier to become a role takers, more easier to, push to speech, etc. All in all, Toastmaster Dentia, you are amazing. Thank you for your speech. I'm Hanif. Back to you, GE.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Hanif, for giving such a very brief explanation and evaluation for Toastmaster Dentia. Now we're going to move to the second evaluator, is Toastmaster Astri, to evaluate Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Astri, screen is yours.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Congratulations, Toastmaster Garda, for sharing your purpose in life. And one of my purpose is pursue excellence. Why I say it? Because I want to share to you that you already did great in this performance. First, you already fulfilled the purpose of this project, that I need to monitor. Did the speaker grow well from the experience? And I think you grow well, because you said us that back then you feel upset if you can't reach your life purpose, but at the end you can explain that the purpose itself could be dynamic and we need to still finding about it. That's it. And the second, the way you deliver your speech is very great, because you have the comfort level. That's amazing. You didn't seem like nervous, never. And then after that, your clarity is good. Your spoken language, pauses, and speed is meaningful. And that's right, in delivering speech, I think all the people can receive your message clearly. Even you have very smooth transition when you doing verbal presentation, then you move to presentation slide. And that's very good. And talking about the excellence, if you're already great, we need to be better. So I really want you to be better after this. Therefore, I suggest you 2 things. The first one is to sharpen the message. I noticed you give us several stories about your own purpose. And after that, you give the presentation slide about related to the purpose, how to find the purpose. And I think it's a bit too much. I mean, if you want to make it more impactful, you can just put 1 or 2 story of your experience and you say it more about it, the struggle and the good things. I mean, you said about the purpose, why you really want it, and then what is the struggle on it. And then after that, if you just put 1 or 2 story that is meaningful, when you want to when you want to explain about how you find it your purpose, you can just, in your slide you have several lists of finding the purpose, like reading, talking to patient and other things. You have a lot of lists, and also just put 1 or 2 or 3 that most meaningful, and you can elaborate it more with your stories. So I mean, for example, if you want to say it about your patient about public health, and then you want to say what is your patient, why you really want it, and what is the struggle, why you couldn't make it, and then after that you can relate it to the tips to find the purpose itself. You read something, then you can relate it to the story. I think it will be more meaningful to your story and also overall message. That's my first tip. And the second is about emotion. I really want you to show your emotion, because yes, you already have if you said about ethos, logos, and also pathos, you already have the logic and also the ethos, but the emotion, we couldn't get it because you seems like flat. I mean, you can get more attention of the audience if you can share your emotion. If you frustrated, you show your face that is you are frustrated, not flat, not smiling when you are saying that. So that's by using your facial expression and also different tone. You can also vary your tone when you want to say something, when you are in a happy way or in a sad way, something like that. And therefore, to challenge yourself, I really want to challenge you to deliver other speech of your personal stories or goal without any supporting presentation slide. So you can just manage with your own story and also your delivery way. I think that's all from you. I think you already great. You already know the aim of this project, and also you have the comfort level and clarity, and you also have the smooth transition. You only need to maintain more about the message. You need to sharpen it and also show your emotion. But all in all, you're already great. I believe you can pursue the excellence. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Yay! Give round of applause first to Toastmaster Astri for her evaluation. Okay, for Toastmaster, we're going to move to the last evaluator, which is Toastmaster Devina. Toastmaster Devina, screen is yours.
All right, visible, audible.
Yes.
All right, okay. So Toastmasters Mutia, hello to you. So there was the title and I loved it. Personally, I thoroughly enjoyed your speech. And there's this build-up anticipation because Vini kept telling me that you were this amazing speaker and you did not disappoint. I love how you open your speech. So you started with a question. So you interacted with your audience. And then you went with a personal story. And this project is supposed to be a personal journey. It's supposed to, oh, I see a little kid right there. It's supposed to basically let you explore your emotional growth. And in that aspect, I was expecting a bit more of emotions in your speech. Now, you have really good writing skills. So when you were delivering your speech, you were delivering your content, I was kind of building up the structure and I was like, yeah, this is really good. The opening, the closing, really well written, the content, really nice. And you have this really nice pacing. You sound like a podcaster. And if you haven't started, I really would like you to start one. You remind me of Nelson Mandela. And in the pacing, it was really nice. It was really smooth. I felt like I was listening to a podcast. It was such a nice journey. And then basically in your speech, I feel like there are things that you could kind of do better for next time. So your camera was really close to you. So I could only see you from shoulder up. And sometimes when you're delivering or trying to convey some certain emotions, your hand gestures can help. So there's the part when you said you got slapped out of reality, and I was expecting you to do a little bit of a slap, but then you were just like showing me your cheek, and I was like, wait a minute, what's happening to the cheek? But then after that, you made it up because you said there were two things. I was like, okay, I see the number, but I was really hoping for a little slap, nothing that hurts, but a slap or a pat. And another thing is because you sound so calm and you have this really consistent pacing, it kind of affects the emotions that you're supposed to kind of imply in your story. In the story, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a kind of volcano-ish ruptures, like bam, because you were telling the story, but it was very nice. So my suggestion would be to probably go more into storytelling, because in your stories, you could use a bit more of maybe a pause when you're asking questions, like, have you ever been lost? And then give a pause so the audience can feel something or like question themselves and be lost themselves before you take them on a journey. And sometimes it's okay to go fast paced because like the speed of your speeches actually can affect the emotions. But other than that, other than the little slap on the cheek and just the vocal variety, I found your speech really inspiring and really motivating, which is really fitting because you're apparently in motivational strategies. So I was like, that's a really good speech. So I'm so happy that I got to say hello to you, and I hope that I will get to say hello to you more often from this on. Back to you.
Yay! Thank you, Dr. Devina, for the evaluation. Okay, I'd like to ask the timer, Toastmaster Ayyasy, are all these evaluators are qualified? Toastmaster Ayyasy.
Yes. For Toastmaster Hanif took 2 minutes 40 seconds. Toastmaster Astri 4 minutes 4 seconds, and Toastmaster Devina 3 minutes 12 seconds. So all evaluator are qualified.
Pardon, for Toastmaster Astri, how minutes?
Devina 3 minutes 12 seconds.
Toastmaster Astri 4 minutes, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Except Toastmaster Astri.
Yep. Okay, so everyone, you can vote for the best evaluator, whether Toastmaster Hanif or Toastmaster Devina, to our blood counter, Toastmaster Patricia. You can chat her privately. And now, I like to call the ranger. First is Toastmaster Ikhsan as Ah&WoD counter. Toastmaster Ikhsan, screen is yours.
Thank you, Mr. DTM Gusti. So actually, I didn't even use the word of the day today, which is pursuit. Just like many of you, I'm really sorry. So maybe next time, please use the word of the day that I already mentioned in the beginning, which is pursue, or other word of the day in the next session. But anyway, we have the best use of word of the day, I think, which is TM Garda. He mentioned about 4 times of word of the day, pursue, which is pretty much. And maybe about the long pause and repetition, I will give feedback to TM Patricia and TM Astri. Please train more to not repeat your word while you are giving your speech or evaluation speech or any speech. And also to avoid using back to GE.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ikhsan, for your report as an Ah&WoD counter. And so to call is our Grammarian, Toastmaster Ayyasy. It's yours.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Gusti, and I will share the screen. Actually, I didn't get any grammatical error. Everyone is well, and I will note a beautiful quotes or beautiful praise from of you. And do you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. From Toastmaster Dentia, I heard from you. You say you rise when you elevate others. Toastmaster Dentia. And from Toastmaster Garda, I heard from you, find your purpose of life to ultimate quest. And from Toastmaster Mutia, I got from you, we need to recognize our own feeling, know yourself better, and be happy. And from Toastmaster Qoyum, we need to adapt with situation. From Toastmaster Fira, be disciplined so you can pursue your dream. And from Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, I heard from you, go abroad, take scholarship. From Toastmaster Patricia, keep going in difficult moment. And from VTM Nia, I heard from you, my turning point when I resigned from job, and it's very, very good. So congratulations to be true human, freedom human, You can do anything you want. Okay, that's it for me. Back to GE.
Yay! Give a round of applause to Toastmaster Ayyasy for his report, everyone. Okay, next is my report as General Evaluator. Ta-da-ta-da! Okay. Make it quick. Okay, we start on time. Yay! And thank you for people who attend this meeting earlier and who turned on the camera. And also for your time for coming such a visiting Toastmasters. Also SGBDs, hosties, also Qoyum and Nia and visiting Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, also visiting Toastmaster Lina and Devina. Thank you for coming. And I like the ambience. We have 2 speakers today, and we have really wonderful topic speakers. So inspiring about to pursue their dreams and pursue their life. Wow, it was so very fruitful and enlightening meeting. And I hope this ambience can keep going for future weeks. I think that's all for me as a GE. Back to the madam. Talk. Cahyani. Kita Ayyasy.
Yay! Thank you so much for a wonderful lead, General Evaluator. Now, everyone who would like to know the winners for today, raise your hand if you do. Okay, now let's invite the ballot counter to announce the winners for the Hall of Fame. So, Toastmaster Patricia, please come to the stage to announce the winners today. Yay!
Thank you so much, DTM Chai. Sorry, I cannot turn on my video because my battery is very low right now. So, please, maybe you have guessed who is the best prepared speaker today? Or the best table topic speaker today? Or the best evaluator today? Hello, hello. I think I'm just
Yeah.
lost.
You are audible. You are audible, Patricia.
You're audible. Oh, look at unmute to make the noise here. Yeah.
Yes. The best table, the best prepared speaker today is
Again? Who?
TM Mutia.
Congratulations and celebration. Okay, next. Patricia.
And for the best table topic speaker, I will This is not a collusion. This is real.
Patricia wins.
The winner is Patricia. Congratulations.
Amazing. Bener kan?
Later for today.
And then the best evaluator?
Bisa bagus.
Pat. Pat, are you forgetting the best evaluator? Pat, where are you, Pat?
No, she was still talking. So I guess the
Oh,
connection.
Oh, I see.
We will never know.
We will never know what you mean.
Okay.
Pat, are you still there? Apparently the connection is lost. So we need
Because
to
of Gusti, I think.
we need to make a guess among two evaluators who is the best. Okay. Check through the WhatsApp. Okay, that's a good idea. So whether she announced in the WhatsApp? No, not yet. Okay, never mind. So let's consider that both evaluators are win. Yay!
Selamat Hanif, selamat Devina.
Hanif.
Hanif and Devina.
Sultan of Sultans.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Patricia, for the announcement. Congratulations to all winners. So fellow Toastmasters, this is really amazing. I think this meeting is bombastic, fantastic, and wonderful indeed, because only in Toastmasters meeting that a phrase like the best moment in my life is when I decided to quit my job becomes quote of choice for today. Well done. Yay! Although it sounds scary and creates a trembling in my heart, but it is really a really good and courageous quote in my opinion. Continue the good work, VTM Nia. So fellow Toastmasters, I think that concludes our session for today. Thank you very much for every attendee today for making the meeting merrier. And we had a really magnificent number of attendees today. Thank you so much for delivering the speeches in our club. And thank you so much for contributing by taking the roles and becoming the table topic speaker today. So by this, I pass the control to the officers of the club. Toastmaster Ayyasy. Toastmaster Ayyasy, I think you are the leader now. Yay!
Sorry, what?
You are the leader, right? Because the club president. Oh, hold on. Mutia is here. Oh, I thought she was. My apology. My apology, Mutia.
Anda lelah
My
sekali.
apology.
No problem.
Now, you know, to tell you the truth, at the moment,
twist.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm in a bank because there was an administrative matter that was not being completed in short. So I just need to stay here. Otherwise, I will be walking around. So by this, I pass the control again to the club president, Toastmaster Mutia. Yay!
Yay, thank you, DTM Chai. It is very exciting because of you and your cheery tone truly lights us. And everyone, congratulations for all the best speakers and evaluators. Thank you for coming and helping this meeting to run splendidly. Today is very awesome. We heard from several awesome speakers, Toastmaster Garda and also Toastmaster Dentia. And if you would like to be the prepared speaker for next meeting, do not hesitate to contact our VPE, who is Toastmaster Risa, and you can also contact me if you would like to be the prepared speaker. You are welcome to be here. I guess I would like to end this meeting by clapping twice. Yay! Therefore, I would like to invite our fellow Toastmasters, and I guess I would like to have Toastmaster Shaki. Would you like to share more about your club?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Suddenly Syar'i ya, suddenly Syar'i.
Jamaah. Oh, jamaah. So hi, hello everybody. Hello everybody, my name is Shauki Zulkar Kiswara. I am a proud member of SGBD Toastmasters. And yes, we have a meeting this week, but not just any regular meeting. We're gonna have an edu session. Yes, an edu session. An edu session. Our very first edu session in this particular new year in Toastmaster. The details will be on the chat. And please do come on Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. On Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. And you will luckily also like to hear there will be really good speakers, but also a full table topic session. So if everyone who likes to do a lot of table topics or addicted, just like when you are having Indomie, you want more and more and more, please do come to our club on Friday 7 to 9 p.m. Friday 7 to 9 p.m. Friday 7 to 9 p.m. And you will also see our lovely president and our lovely vice president of education. Again, that is all for me. I'm very awkward now. Sorry, Pak Pres, sorry, Bu VPA. My brain doesn't work right now. So thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day.
Sorry, can I just add a little on that?
Yes.
Okay, just want to highlight about the speaker for education. It will be DTM Silma Jepin, which is our PR manager for District 87. And DTM Silma is not only a PR manager, she's also the VP PR for her club. I think it's the same club. No, it's Heritage Club in Kota Kinabalu. And she's also a public speaking coach. And she's been featured in the 2nd edition of Successful People in Malaysia by British Publishing House. So it will be a great session because she will be talking about the importance of confidence in public speaking. So I encourage everyone to come and share this info with as many as the members of Toastmasters that you can. Thank you.
Hoo-ha.
Thank you. Everyone, please do come at a CBD Toastmasters Club meeting. They will be having an exceptional speaker and we're going to learn a lot from them. And I guess we're going to have DTM Yusuf to share more. Please join me in welcoming DTM Yusuf. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Would you like to share more about your club?
Actually, my club will be having a meeting this coming Wednesday. I will share the link later on. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, noted. So please everyone also come to every other club's meeting because it will truly help us to have a speech, the impromptu or the prepared speech. And I guess I would like to invite visiting Toastmaster Qoyum. Wow.
Thank you very
He's
much.
from Malaysia.
All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Qoyum. For those who just come in, my name is still Qoyum too. And I would like to say that I am in all of the club that you guys are representing, I guess. I mean, like, I know FCBD, I know Maranatha Toastmasters Club, and yes, I know DTM Silma Jepit. So for those who love to tackle another session of Table Topic Master, another topic, another way of tackling it, do come tonight, and I will serve all of you guys as the Table Topic Master. So Akma, now you get me as the hardest question that I ever get from a Table Topic session. If you want more the hardest one, I can have it with you tonight. And with that, I would like to say thank you everyone for having me.
What time and what is the link?
Oh, we don't use the link. We just use the meeting room number.
Yeah, what?
I'll send you privately later.
Please send me private.
Okay, all right. And with that, I would like to say thank you for having me and would like to join you guys more in the future meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Qoyum. You're welcome to visit the UCTS Toastmasters Club, isn't it? Okay, so I guess I would like to welcome visiting Toastmaster Nia as well. Hello there.
Hello, Toastmaster Mutia. Okay, I'm promoting my club right now. I am from the Ultimate Toastmasters Club. And then tomorrow, we are going to have a meeting at 7 p.m. GMT +7 Jakarta time. And our theme will be sport theme. And the word of the day is champion. So I guess you watch the Olympics. So just come and we are going fun together. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nia. I believe that all Toastmasters are truly a champion. And I guess I would like to have Toastmaster Gusti. Wow, you enjoy your dishes, aren't you?
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. Okay, so Toastmaster, did you know Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man? No, I am from Huntsman. So
Huntsman. Huntsman, is that what you meant?
Yeah. You know,
Very appropriate.
Aduh. At the moment, you are a dark man, see?
Okay.
Very dark, man. Very dark.
So I need to turn on my lamp, you know. Okay. Everyone, so if you have a free time on Saturday afternoon, start from 3:30 p.m. until 5 p.m. And when I'm having a really positive vibes and lots of loving, especially with me, you can join to the Huntsman Toastmaster Club. And you also can follow our IG Instagram account, which is hi.tmc. You can follow the details on that. That's all. Thank you, Madam President. That's awesome to hear. Why are you laughing?
Thank you, this Master Gusti. I do not understand why I love at your lame jokes, but it is fine. I guess everyone, please turn on your camera because we're going to take a photo. And this Master Ayyasy, would you mind helping me to take a picture, please?
I can
Yes,
do
for sure.
if Ayyasy can. Okay. Okay. What is the pose?
I guess we can just
Pursue,
turn our
pursue,
Oh, pursue. How do you want it?
Pursue.
DTM Chai.
I
Do
don't
you
know,
have any
Batman.
suggestions?
Batman. Oh, Batman. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I will count down from 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, wait a minute. And last one. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and have a good day.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
everyone, for our video.
Everyone.